meeting is called to order in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act. Notice of this meeting was provided to the Home News Tribune, the Star Ledger, and the Highland Park Planet on January 5th, 2024, and was posted on Borough Hall website at www.hbborough.com and on the bulletin board of Borough Hall, 221 South 5th Avenue, Highland Park, New Jersey, and has remained continuously posted as required by law. Fire exits are to my left and right of council chambers. Chief, can you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mayor Foster,
Here.
Councilwoman Canavera,
Here.
Councilman George,
Here.
Councilman Hale,
Here.
Council President Hirsch,
Here.
Councilwoman Kim Chohan, Councilman Pistonik,
Here.
Borough Attorney Shaw,
Here.
Borough Administrator Rivera.
Here. Approval of minutes. Can I have a motion to approve the following minutes as distributed? January 16, 2024, regular and executive session, January 30th, 2024, redevelopment entity, and February 6, 2024.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Councilwoman Canavera,
Yes.
Councilman George,
I'll abstain, was absent from this meeting.
Councilman Hale,
Yes.
Council President Hirsch,
Yes, and great job.
Councilman Pistonik.
Yes. Now it's time for council report. Councilmember Hill.
Just a quick one tonight, Mayor. So the neighborhood preservation program, I'm, first of all, for those of you who are not watching, I'm Matt Hale, I chair the Economic Development Committee. So if you can't see the visuals, I want everybody to hear who we are. So, the neighborhood preservation program is looking for volunteers to be on the stakeholder committee. If you own a business or a resident up and around Woodbridge Avenue, please consider volunteering to provide your input about the various things that we're going to be doing for the MVP in the next year. We just got approval of our third-year plan, so we're looking forward to implementing that very, very shortly to start that. The farmers market is up and running for a short winter farmers market. The winter farmers markets will bundle up and come to the farmers market from 11 to 4 on Fridays. And just a little bit farther away is a reminder that the street fair and the 5K are coming back. They'll be around on May 5th, so a ways away. Also wanted to point out that we've got some new businesses that are close to opening or about to open. There's a Park Liquor, which is an add-on to Park Deli. Giddy's Pizza, we expect to be up pretty soon, where Sushiana used to be. There's Meats and Flowers, which will be up over the summer. Highland Pizza, also up over the summer. And of course, Super Fresh up over the summer. So there's a lot of those new businesses that are coming into town. So if you see a new business that you haven't seen before, go and stop and say hi and leave money. And for all our businesses do that, but especially for the new ones. So that's my report.
Thank you. Councilmember Canavera.
Tara Canavera, Health and Human Services. Board of Health is working with the chief and the police department to do a presentation on proper gun storage safety. Information will be coming as soon as we get a set date. The Commission for Universal Access will be meeting via Zoom on March 11th. Information can be found on the Borough website. The community food pantry is open on the 2nd and 4th Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. and again from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday following the Thursday from 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Highland Park Gives a Food Pantry is every Tuesday at the Zone 6 Teen Center from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Unfortunately, both programs have seen a large increase in families needing their services. The Human Relations Commission will be presenting the Gratitude Tree March 27th at 6 p.m. at the community center. It's a chance for the community to come together to express gratitude for the many reasons why we're grateful to be living in Highland Park. And the Mental Health Commission is still looking for new members. If you're interested, you can reach out to me at Tara Canavera at hbborough.com. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember George.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilman Phil George here with the public safety report. For the Highland Park Police Department, the police department has something new in mind for a community activity, kite making. On Wednesday, March 27th from 4:30 to 6:30, officers from the police department are planning to be helping with kite making and decoration at the community center. Details to be firmed up, but it looks like the 27th at 4:30 to 6:30. There'll be refreshments and gathering together to celebrate spring. More details will follow. Apologies to our residents who turned out yesterday. I know that there were some connectivity problems with the Mobile Motor Vehicle Commission truck. It's been moved to the Reformed Church, but it is very helpful. I stopped to ask a question about some paperwork problems that I have, and it's an easy way to renew. I think that you can make an appointment with them, and hopefully things will work much better. But the mobile installation is a great help to people who can't get down to some of the regional offices. It's unfortunate that the Highland Park Fire Department couldn't use the MVC office because our new fire engine is almost ready to go. It needs license plates. But license plates for a fire engine are a little bit more difficult to get than going down and registering your 1968 Volkswagen Beetle, unfortunately. Once the plates are installed, the inspections road inspections will take place. Final equipment and fit out will be done, and the vehicle will be on the road and servicing. With regard to the Highland Park Library, I stopped at the library today. The library was closed for some inspections of some of the mechanical installations. But the good news is with the snow accumulation and then the rains we've been having, the leak problem is not gone, but confined just to the minor amounts, according to the executive director, where we know there are parts and it's just dripping. It's not causing any flooding whatsoever. The good news is that the work is moving along very well. Executive Director Vogels advised me that administration has gotten the specification for the roofing contract ready to go out to bid. So that project will be moving along, hopefully even a little bit faster than the outline plan for the roof replacement and the architectural plans for the Kushner upgrades on the inside, which is we're handling, sort of coordinating, but sort of as a separate project, are moving along as well. So we're looking forward to that next phase of improvements and opening very shortly. That's my report. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Poston.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm Jason Postelnick. I chair the Art and Rec Committee, which is the fun committee. I have a relatively brief report for tonight. First up, just a quick reminder that grocery store transportation is available through the community center. If you're in need of any, please reach out to the staff there at 732-819-0052. Moving on to some community center programming highlights. There's free tax preparation assistance at the community center. You can get an appointment there every Tuesday through April 4th, between now and April 14th. You get your taxes prepared by IRS certified volunteers. Please note the program is limited to individuals with incomes up to $70,000. And again, appointments are required, so to make one, please call that number at the community center again, which is 732-819-0052. Next up, we have a St. Patrick's Day luncheon on Tuesday, March 19th, which will be noon, again at the community center. So there'll be lunch and music by Round the House Band. And then there's a little later in the month, there'll be a community behavioral event. Behavioral health event on Tuesday, March 26th from 12 to 3 at the community center. There'll be resources and presentations. Visit the community center or their Facebook page for more information. Moving on to a couple of rec programming highlights. All summer camp registrations are now open. There's already only 2 spots, so they've been open for like 5 days now. There's already only 2 spots left available for the theater camp. This town loves theater. There are also still opportunities to apply for the Gives a Hoot Scholarship. The application can be found online. The deadline for that is March 15th. And stay tuned because in the coming weeks, we'll be announcing some new adult programs. There'll be some new yoga and mindfulness adult classes coming up later this spring. Spring when it starts. Lastly, an Arts Commission update. There'll be an Art Together program at the Zimmerly Museum of Art at Rutgers in Brunswick. The Art Commission's Guerrilla Art Club will be hosting the March Art Together event. That will be on March 10th from 1 to 3 p.m. Families are free to pop in and out, work on art projects that will be based on a few pieces of artwork from the Zimmerly's collection. For more information, please reach out to Highland Park Guerrilla Art Club at highlandparkgac@gmail.com. That's highlandparkgac@gmail.com. Mayor, that is my report for this evening.
Thank you. Council President Hirsch.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilman Pistel, I think Councilman George would say the Public Works Committee is the funding.
It is.
All right. I think you've said that.
Well, yeah, but I get to drive the fire truck.
Right? I haven't done that. I haven't done that yet. My name is Matt Hirsch, future fire truck driver and chair of the Public Works Committee. Just briefly, a few items, Mayor. There is a water main break, unfortunately. I have that to report right now. South Fifth Avenue here is being closed from Valentine to Graham Street, and access to South Fifth from Donaldson will also be closed. Signs and cones are being put up, and the leak is located at the intersection of South Fifth Avenue and Donaldson. It is believed to be, unfortunately, one of the 6-inch mains. Police dispatch has been notified. The Highland Park Fire Department of the road closure as well. So please avoid the area and just keep posted. Keep a lookout for additional instructions. Composting bins. The Middlesex County Division of Solid Waste Management is making available composting bins for purchase through Middlesex County. Yeah, this is very cool. For more information, please call the county at 732-745-4170. Just a few items tonight I wanted to point to on the consent agenda. There's a few. I won't get into the nitty-gritty here, but there are a series of resolutions that really tee the borough up for participation in the state's community solar program. Resolution 32492 allows the borough to submit an application to the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities for participation in the community solar program and to form a subscriber group of low and moderate income customers to receive the economic benefit of this project. But in order for the borough to submit a viable application to this program, the borough also needs to identify a third-party developer that will finance, own, operate, and maintain a community solar project. So the ensuing resolution 32496, allows for puts a request for proposals together that would allow us to move forward with that. And what this does is that it allows the borough to automatically opt in LMI customers into the community solar program. Just automatic. You can opt out if you'd like. You automatically are opted in to immediately get that savings. Highland Park has entered into a consulting agreement with Gable Associates. Actually, we entered into that agreement back in 2023. And Gable will support the development of the program at no cost to the borough. And under the Gable Associates consulting agreement, all fees for services will be paid for by the successful developer in connection with this master performance agreement. So very exciting, really happy to finally see this project move forward. And then 32496. This is also exciting. Our spring tree planting initiative will plant 72 trees in the ground this year, which is, we have a lot of trees. A lot of our homes in the borough were built at the same time, and thereby those trees that were planted then are also aging out at the same time. So I think we've all noticed that that tree maintenance has become more frequent, and that limbs are starting to fall, and that we really have to keep an eye out. So getting those trees in the ground, keeping up with that, and surpassing what we're losing is critical. So under the careful supervision of our arborist, Patel, Borough Administrator Terry Hovere, and our amazing Shade Tree Advisory Committee, we have a bid for down-to-earth landscaping for tree planting. So that should be, it's always a worthy project, and we really are getting a lot of trees in the ground, including this last round back in the fall. Public Works bulk waste collection. So it's March already. We're thinking about clearing out our available spaces and getting rid of some things that we don't need anymore. Bulk collection is made by appointment. Pickups are scheduled on Wednesdays in April, also May, June, September, and October. But get that April one planned for now. To make an appointment, please call Public Works at 732-247-9379. And for more information, you can go to www.hbboro.com and search for bulk waste collection, or go to Departments, Public Works, garbage. Acceptable items include furniture, fixtures, carpets, home improvement materials, but unacceptable items are dirt, concrete, roofing materials, hazardous materials, and automotive parts or scraps. Again, the information I just mentioned at the website gets into more detail about what is allowed and what's not. The Environmental Commission will meet tomorrow, March 6th at 8 p.m. on Zoom. Please join us. And the link can be found at www.hbboro.com. And then as liaison to Sustainable Jersey, I did just want to highlight, you might have seen an op-ed piece penned by Jennifer Coffey from the Association of New Jersey Environmental Commissions, and Ed Potosnik from the New Jersey League of Conservation Voters. This is a kind of a veiled response to, you might have heard of, there was a certain plastic bag industry voice that sought to discredit New Jersey's Plastic Pollution Reduction Act. But here's the key point, because science doesn't lie. A recent comprehensive national study by Environment America, cited by the World Economic Forum, recognizes New Jersey's plastic bag ban as the most effective of the 10 states in America with such bans. A sample of 160 New Jersey grocery stores reported plastic bag consumption data to the New Jersey Food Council, a grocery store industry group, before and after the ban was in place, suggesting sample grocery stores saved 55 million bags per month in total, which translates to 343,750 plastic bags saved per store per month and 11,500 plastic bags saved per store per day, according to the Environment America report. So many thanks to Sustainable Highland Park, to this council. Highland Park was a leader, was one of the leaders in eliminating plastic bags, and then New Jersey followed suit. So keep up the good work. It is working, and these are the small things that we can do at home that can snowball into something much more much greater. That's my report, man. Thank you.
I have one question for you, Council President. What is LMI customers?
Sorry, low and moderate income. I apologize. The LMI, if I use the abbreviation LMI in relation to our community solar program, it's low and moderate income customers. My apologies. Thank you.
Or Administrator?
No report this evening,
Or Attorney?
Nothing, Your Honor, Mayor.
And I had a few things, but it's a lot of repeats. So I'm just gonna make it brief that for anyone that the motor vehicles class or station will be here and at the Welcome Pavilion in our public parking lot until Friday. So anyone want to go down and get their ID, get real ID, or get any kind of stuff they want for motor vehicles, it will be there in front of the Welcome Pavilion until Friday. Today they did 60 residents were served, so that's really cool. So I'm so happy that they're here. We had a hiccup yesterday, but I worked with the Assemblyman Caravanchik, and we were able to work it out and to get their system up and running so they can provide the service that was promised by the Assemblyman's office. So again, I want to thank Assemblyman Caravanchik when I spoke with him yesterday for jumping into action and helping to make this all happen. The Highland Park Quarterly is ready, so you can come to Borough Hall and get a copy, or Community Center, or some of the apartment buildings where we drop them off. You can have your quarterly and you can find out what's going on in Highland Park. Park Partners Grant. Today is the last day for application for the Park Partners Grant. If you haven't done so already, you have until midnight to get that in. So please go ahead and get your application in. On a very sad note, a resident of Highland Park that I met when I started here many years ago, at least 20 years, I know of Dee Donnelly, and she was a constant fixture at the community center, and she lived at a senior housing. She passed away on Sunday, and I would just want to take a brief moment of silence to remember Dee. And anyone who doesn't know Dee, Dee was the lady that you always say zipping around in her wheelchair around Highland Park, and she was pretty fast in that wheelchair. Okay. Now it's time for public participation. 21 minutes per speaker. Limit to items on the agenda. Members attending in person will be heard first, followed by those who are attending on Zoom. We have no one here that want to participate this time. Terry, anyone on Zoom?
I don't see any hands raised on Zoom. I do see 8 attendees at this time.
Thank you. Oh, may I have a motion to adopt or reject the following consent agenda items, A11 through 21?
12.
So moved.
21 or 12I.
Roll call.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Canavera?
Yes.
Councilman George?
Yes.
Councilman Hale?
Yes.
Council President Hirsch?
Yes.
Councilman Pistonik?
Yes.
Okay. Resolution requiring a separate reading is, may I have a motion to adopt resolution 3-24-99, resolution to amend the 2024 municipal temporary budget.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilwoman Canavera?
Yes.
Councilman George?
Yes.
Councilman Hale?
Yes.
Council President Hirsch?
Yes.
Councilman Pistonik?
Yes.
Okay, now it's time for a second public comment. 3 minutes per participant on any topic. We will be closing at 9 p.m. Comments can be from members of public attended in person, followed